The FAFSA stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid, and RDS stands for Residency Determination. Every senior should file a FAFSA whether they think they are going to college or not. And you'll note that the first F in FAFSA stands for free. So a student should never pay someone to file a FAFSA for them. There are people on the internet who will claim to be FAFSA filers and that they can get the FAFSA submitted and processed sooner for a fee, but that is not the case. A student should never pay anyone to file their FAFSA for them. If a student is not planning to go to college and they find out by filing a FAFSA that they qualify for Pell Grant money, that is federal grant money that is not required to be repaid, then that could change their mind and they in turn then go to college. The FAFSA acts as the application for federal, state, and campus-based financial aid. Almost every scholarship requires that a student file a FAFSA, even though the scholarship is not need-based. The Power Scholarship at ICC requires a FAFSA. Only one FAFSA filed per year per student, but they must refile each school year. Information needed to file. The student will need their parents and their 1040s and W-2s from 2 years ago. So 2 years prior tax information is needed. Correct Social Security numbers for the parent, any step-parent that is in the household, and the student is needed. Checking, savings, and investment account balances is needed. We can probably use the IRS tax retrieval site for the income to file automatically into the FAFSA, but in the event that that is not available, then we should always have the tax return information there as a backup. FAFSAs may be filed beginning October 1st of each school year. Colleges have priority deadlines for FAFSAs, meaning that those FAFSAs filed by that deadline will be processed first. So if there is campus-based money and some state funds that is a first-come, first-served basis, then those funds will be given out by those to the students who filed their FAFSAs by that priority deadline. In order to find the priority deadline, the student should check the website for the college that they are interested in attending. FAFSAs do not have to be filed before the ROPE application deadline, but they must be filed before any ROPE money is dispersed. Help filing your FAFSA is available through the Student Services Specialist at each of the 3 high schools. That's Celine Bomer at Chase, Carol Deaton at East, and Arnett Tolhurst at RS Central. The college advisors at the high school can also help complete the FAFSAs. Students may complete the Residency Determination Service anytime during their senior year. It is advisable to start early in the senior year, as the process can be quite involved. This is an online process through CFNC, or College Foundation of North Carolina. It verifies that a student is a resident of North Carolina and qualifies for in-state tuition at UNC system schools and community colleges. RDS requires a significant amount of personal information from both the student and the parent or guardian. Social security numbers, tax filing status, driver's license numbers, things like that. It can pose a barrier for some, including mixed status families where the student is legal but the parent is not, documented or undocumented students, McKinney-Vento students, and students who don't check their email. McKinney-Vento students have problems with the RDS at times because they do not have an address that is permanent for a long period of time because they are moving from one place to the other to stay with friends and so on. Also, students who do not check their emails have problems because CFNC will communicate with the student about their RDS status through emails. You should encourage your student to start the process well before any application deadlines to the colleges that they are interested in attending and to check their emails regularly. College advisors and McNair Student Service Specialists can help. And students should be aware that the RDS number and the FSA ID are not the same number. The RDS number is a number generated by the Residency Determination Service, and the FSA ID is a username and password used to sign the FAFSA online. The contact information for Celine Balmer at Chase High School is sbalmer@rcsnc.org. At East High School, Carol Deaton, cdeaton@rcsnc.org. And at RS Central High School, Arnett Tolhurst at atolhurst@rcsnc.org.